we're talking a bit more like I am mental health, yes, for sure, and that's what my goal. But I think if you can't get in front of people's eyes and treat it as a business, then how are more people going to get help?
Hmm.
So we can dive into that. But essentially, my story is it's been. Can I swear on this thing? I might swear
Oh
accidentally.
yeah, no, that's okay.
Okay, cool.
Try not to.
I won't mean to, but it probably will come out. Where am I? 3 years now, essentially since my dad passed away. And a bit before that, I dealt with some issues with an ex of mine who had some mental health struggles that she was dealing with, which then came into my life as we broke up. And that was the first time I felt the effects of mental health struggles. I
Hmm.
realized I had anxiety my whole life prior to it, but it was just such a normal thing since I was 5. It was normal. This was like, whoa, I feel depressed. I have a little bit of PTSD. And that was all from the situation with my ex, which was new to me. And then compounding on top of that is my old man got diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And so I started watching him just get frail and turn into someone I never thought he would be. He was always that young, vibrant guy. So you add the stuff with her, you add the stuff with him, and then you add essentially 2 years of that compounding, 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 and me not knowing how to deal with it,
Hmm.
not believing in therapy at that time. It was for me, not understanding how vital sleep is, how vital a morning routine is, how vital a lot of these things that I preach and practice now. And yeah, like I went, it took a nosedive, and I wasn't happy, like actually
Hmm.
happy for at least 2 or 3 years. Like I remember one time I got a gig, and a gig is for a commercial, and it
Okay.
paid out like $7,000. And it's like when you do commercials, Vancouver's a big hub for the TV and screen. And
Hmm.
like you go in, you go through these rounds, and it takes like 2 to 3 weeks, depending how big it is. Sometimes it could take 4 days. But like it was me against 400 people, then me against 30 people, then me against 3 people, and then you get it. And I was like
Hmm.
6 grand. And like I got the call, I was like, okay, on to the next thing. And I didn't celebrate. And then like I need to celebrate because like I'm a dad, I need the money, but it was just like it didn't resonate. There was nothing there that was like, fuck yeah, I got this. It was like, okay, what am I doing next? I got to make oatmeal. So that was a lot of my life. And that time I was like, I really hit a low at one point. I was like, I got to change this. I got to start addressing this. I don't know what it is, but I'm 32 at the time, and man, I can't be like this at 38, 40. I can't be like this at 50. Like I won't find a wife, I won't have a steady job. Like if I keep going like this, things aren't going to go how I want to live. um, and
Hmm.
so all I did was just start working on myself, morning routines, eating better, believing in therapy, going to see a therapist. And then that led into actually me thinking I things are going well. But essentially, it's still been like a year and a half since I had really started focusing on my mental health, and things were way better. But
Hmm.
I still didn't have that happiness. It's like the joy wasn't there. And I was like, shit, maybe I need to go on antidepressants, which is totally cool if you do. They're there for people. But I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm going to try something else. I don't know what it is, but let's
Hmm.
see if I can think outside the box. And yeah, MDMA therapy came into my eyesight from a DM from someone on social media. I was like, all right, let's take a look at this.
So
That